Marketing is a very important part of a business. As a fashion designer, if you already know how to sew very well, you also need to know the business aspect of fashion design, and that is where marketing and sales come into play. Hello, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is AJ. In this channel, I film everything fashion, fashion design, fashion DIY. So, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel because there is everything and anything for you to learn. And for my returning subscribers, welcome and welcome once again. Today we have a very important discussion before us. Some weeks back, one of us said that she has issues with marketing. So she said she commented on one of my videos that she lacked marketing strategies. So I'm here to talk about this because marketing is a very important part of the fashion business. You can know your skill very well. You can be a badass tailor, but without the right marketing, you're not just going to grow. And in our business, we need growth, and marketing is a very important part. So we are going to talk about it. I'm going to be sharing some marketing strategies for your fashion business. I'm going to be sharing some marketing strategies that has worked for me and has also worked for other fashion designers. So I'm going to make them very simple in simplest terms. So you're not going to be sounding like your textbook's words or your business book's words, but they're a simpler version of what works actually. The first marketing strategy I think you need is the word of mouth. You know when they say you carry your business on your head? Yes, this is it. The word of mouth concerning your business, you don't need to be shy about it. You don't need to be laid back. It is your business. You want to grow. You need money, right? So blow the trumpet. Tell everyone, hi, I'm a fashion designer. Or someone even ask you, what do you do? Irrespective of the gender. Like for me, I don't make male clothes, but I still tell men that I'm a fashion designer because I know that they have wives, they have girlfriends, and they can need my services. So even though they are men, I still tell them I'm a fashion designer. I make women clothes. So always tell everyone, anyone that cares to know, even if they don't care to know, even though they don't get to know, you can even start an introduction. Hi, I'm Joy. I am a fashion designer. And you? So word of mouth. Talk to everyone and anyone about your business. Don't be laid back. It's your business. Don't be shy. Don't say God is going to push it by himself. No, no, it doesn't happen like that. So use your word of mouth. Describe your business to people. Tell people what you do, the services that you render, which is the fashion design services. The second one is be your own model. This is the second marketing strategy. And I'm going to be giving an example of how this has worked for me. This has worked for me in different phases of my life. So the first phase was in, I think, 2019. That was when I just finished serving my boss and I started working on my own. One of the things that really helped me was me being my own model. I got so many customers just from me wearing my own clothes. Those days I didn't have customers. Initially I didn't have customers, so what I did was I had to make my own clothes. Then I always wore them out. So I wear a style and I'm coming back with fabrics. My mom is asking how, from where to where. And then someone saw my clothes and she liked it and she said I should replicate the same design for her. So be your own model. It works like magic. You cannot be a fashion designer and you're not looking the part. There's this fashion designer, Diane, I think Diane Banks. Yeah, she said something that another aspect of fashion business is when you dress to look the part. So you're a fashion designer, everybody knows that you make clothes, right? So you should also look like someone that makes clothes. Look like what you do. So wear these designs, be your own model, be your own runway model. You don't need to, as a beginner, especially when you don't have so much funds, you don't need to start looking for models. Be your own model and model your clothes. If you're thinking about your body size or all clothes are not going to size me, this is where you have to start learning fashion styling. I know my body type and I know that not all clothes will fit me. But you see the ones that are right for my body type, I will wear them. And when people see them, they will ask me to make that same style for them. So style right by you and be your own model. It works. That's for the first phase of my life. Now let me tell you the second phase that this me being my own model worked. Last year I came back home after service and I relaunched my business. I don't know if I've shared this part in my channel, but in school I was not sewing. My parents told me not to work in school, not to do anything fashion related because they thought it was going to distract me from my studies. I did other kind of businesses, but not fashion design. So I came back home and it was time for me to relaunch my business after like 5 years of it being on hold. It was really, really, I didn't know what to do. I had to start implementing the strategies I used earlier on. So I started making my own clothes, and that was how I got so many customers as well. And this is going to lead me to the next point. The next point is the power of referral. One thing about fashion business is if you are good, you are good. Once you're good, your work will speak for you. But you also have part to play, and the part you have to play is the first point, the second point. Or it's when you can have one customer that really wants the best for you. You will get so many other customers. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of referral. Don't underestimate the power of referral. I'm going to be talking about some things in another video where I'm going to, if I'm to bring that into this, it will be too wide. So I'm just going to touch the surface on this. So you want to make sure that you stay glued to this page, because one of the videos I'll be posting, either the next one or the other, or the consecutive ones, I'll be talking about some things related to this referral. So don't underestimate the power of referral. One customer can bring you two other customers. One place that referral really played out in the Bible was when Jesus was with the woman of Samaria, right? Or the Samaritan woman of Sunday school people. Oh gosh, when Jesus was with the woman of Samaria at the well, and he asked her for water. You know the story, right? And when he told her that it's the living fountain and anyone that drinks from him will never taste again, she was amazed. She went to call other people. That is human psychology. Once I say that something is good for me, I want to introduce my friends. I want them to also feel that joy I'm feeling. This is what power of referral can do to your brand. So don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate power of referral. In every stage of your fashion business, you need customers. So at every stage, ensure that you deliver the best to your clients, nothing short of the best, nothing short of perfection to your clients, because that joy will make them call others to you. You get right? The next point is media positioning. I know this one sounds big. This one sounds like a textbook word. This one sounds like business book word. I'm going to break it down. Media positioning means how you show up for your brand on social media. How you show up. You should understand that a brand has a voice, right? A brand has a voice. And this is what makes your brand unique. When you can be able to attach a voice to it, not just don't just make your brand cold. Don't just make it stoic. You understand? You have to add a voice to it, like put an identity to it, put a character to it. So how you show up on social media, your brand positioning. I'm not talking about your other aspect of your life. I'm talking about your business. So anything I'm saying here, I'm relating it to your business. Okay, so your media positioning, your social media positioning. If you're a fashion designer in this day and age, you need to have social media accounts. You need to have an account on TikTok. You need to have an account on Instagram. You need to have an account on Facebook, right? So you need these three accounts. Pinterest is, I don't know so much about Pinterest, but I think that's another channel, but I don't really know so much about it. But you see TikTok especially, Instagram especially, then Facebook. You need to have those three social media platforms. They're going to help you. They're going to help you to build your brand, and they're also going to help you to like arrange. Another part I see about media positioning is you having like a portfolio. So you have this page where all your designs are. You're documenting all your designs, you're documenting all your processes, and you know that it is there for life, unless you choose to delete it. So social media helps you to position your brand. And if you're able to position your brand your brand page in a very professional way, it's going to help you fast, and it's going to help you stand out. It's depending on what you want. But your personal page should not be your business page. You should ask yourself this question: that when my clients come to my business page, what should they expect? Assuming I am the client and I'm coming to my business page, I'm coming to Fashion by AJ. That's the name of my business page. I'm coming to Fashion by AJ. What should I expect to see? And my answer is I should see designs. I should see clothes. I should see designs. You can choose to be creative with how you choose to showcase your design, but let it have one voice, and that voice is I want you to buy from me. This is something I think you will like, so buy it. That should be the message, all the like your page is giving. That should just be the message it's giving. There's a way you can curate your brand. I've noticed that there's a way you can curate your brand as a fashion designer, that your business page can start looking like a styling spo. It can start looking like a place where people that want to learn how to sew should come to. And I think it's not ideal. because there's a reason why it's a business page. That means you built that page because you wanted to sell your designs. If you want to be posting tutorials on your business page, then create a different page for it, or create a YouTube page where you can teach people how to do these things. But for your business page, it should be there primarily. The sole purpose of your business page should be to sell your designs. Let it be speaking that voice. For every other thing, your personal page, or if you want to have an educative page, how to sew, how to this, have those pages. But for your business page, your design should be there. That is your mini portfolio. It should be there. And you can decide to be creative as to how you want to showcase these designs, how you want clients to relate with your designs, right? That is for social media positioning. Hope you understand. Maybe one other video I would use it to talk about social media positioning and everything. But for now, hope we understand to this extent. As a fashion designer that is in fashion business, you need social media pages, and you also need to position yourself well, especially when it has to do with your business. The next one is position your brand as a problem solver, not just a money making scheme. There is the problem solving aspect and there is money making scheme. So position your business as a problem solver. When for you, you know that yes, you want to make money from this business, but when you're positioning it to your clients, position it as you're trying to solve a problem for them. I know the thing about solving a problem, it translates to money. Because when I say that you can help me, when I say that you can solve my problem, I will surely pay for it. I'll pay for that service. I'll pay for you to help me. So you're solving a problem and it's translating into income for you. Let's take an example for a place like Nigeria. We know that there is this struggle, there is this rat race. I know it's a rat race though, but not everybody thinks it's a rat race. There is this trying to fit, there's this trying to be perfect, there's this trying to be aesthetically pleasing. You can use it to your advantage in a way that as a fashion designer, you already know that this is the problem, and you also know that there are several body types in Nigeria. People have different body types, and everybody will not look a certain way, but you can help them to look the way they want to look. I don't know. It seems I've scattered some people's brain. Anyway, let me come again. So there is the rat race that everybody wants to look a certain way, everybody wants to be stylish, everybody wants to be on point, right? And you know that everybody does not look a certain way. So as a fashion designer, your business can be bridging that gap. So a client comes to you and tells you, this is the design I want to make. You can let the clients know that this design is not going to suit you because you have a different body type and it is beautiful. I can tweak this. I can add this here. I can add flare. I can add a, an exaggerated sleeve to make it fit you. Okay. So another way you can say this is when you're trying to pitch your business to a client, you can pitch it like, I am a fashion designer. I make amazing clothes, and I also make clothes that fit you. So we make clothes that are specifically for you. If it's about money, you can just say that. If it's about money, like you're looking at your client, like I just want to get money from this person, you can just say, okay, I make clothes, my designs are neat and all that. But when you're looking at your business as a problem solving scheme, you have to know the problems that women face. If you're in fashion business, you have to know the problem that women face and look for how your brand can help solve these problems. There are women that are not comfortable with their tummy. You can take a few styling lessons here and there, how to de-emphasize the tummy area when you're making outfits. So when you're pitching your business to these clients, you highlight your business as a problem solver. Look at the clients. What could these clients probably need? And use your business as a bridge to help that client. And once you've done it for one client, she's gonna call her friends. She's gonna call her friends. She's gonna call everybody that she knows that needs your service, and that's problem you've solved for her will translate into money for you. So while you're pitching to your clients, see your business as a problem solver, not just a money making scheme. Because you can just make the clothes. You didn't choose to like, oh, this style is not going to fit you, or I know what I can do to make this style look perfect for your body shape. And you don't do all that. The client gives you the design, you make it, neat stitches, neat finishing, everything. But the client wears it and she's like, the clothes does not fit me like the way it fits the person in the picture. And you're like, I made exactly what she wanted. And she's like, no, now, no, now, it does not fit me. You've made the money, but you may have lost the client. I'm also going to, okay, let me share this. I'm trying to make this video not too long. Let me quickly share this experience. So there was something that happened recently. I had like some kind of financial pressure, so I needed money. So I was just taking jobs like, let me just work and get money. So there was this particular client that gave me her design. When she gave me this design, I made clothes for her before. Like, I know the kind of things she wants. So when she gave me this fabric, like, make this clothes for me, because I knew that I needed money and the style was not too complicated. I just went to my sewing room, did the style exactly the way it was in the picture. In my mind, I was like, perfect. It's exact. It's exact. It looks the same. This man does not have anything to worry about, right? So she called me that night and she was crying. And I was like, what happened, ma? She's actually a very emotional person. She was crying. She said, I saw the clothes. It's not looking like the clothes that my status will wear. And I was like, ma, it was exactly what you showed me in the picture. She was like, Joe, you know me now. You know me now. That was when it dawned on me that there are clients that this kind of thing, I'm going to like stand on my ground, like I saw exactly what you showed me. But you see, the issue was not the interpretation of the style. So the fact that I didn't like solve her problem at that time. She's this kind of person that she likes her clothes looking a certain way. Even though she's showing you a design, you just pick the inspiration and translate it in a way that she likes. I've been making clothes for her and there has not been any issue. But I had to call myself back and I knew that the problem, what happened, what went wrong was I forgot. So it's because of the whole, oh, I need money, let me just get this job, do it, get it done, give it to her. I forgot that this particular client actually has a way she wants her clothes to look. So after, let me know, like I dragged small. After small trying to convince her like she should like it. Well, you just cannot convince someone to like what they don't like. So I had to take back the fabric. I had to take back the clothes, change the buttons. I changed the buttons, added some stones that were not on the original design. Some clients can be extra. That client was extra that day, but okay, this is your way to end this video. I hope these marketing strategies I've shared today are relatable to you. I hope they are strategies that you can also implement in your business. As a fashion business owner, you don't only need to know how to sew, you also need to know how to market your brand. You know, you need to know how to showcase yourself out there and what you do. So pick one or two or three or four or five of these strategies and implement it in your business. And if you know other strategies that helped you or that has helped a fashion designer you know, and you want us to know, me especially, I want to learn from you. So put it in the comment section. I'll be reading them and I'm also going to be replying. Thank you so much once again. I hope this video has blessed you. I hope you got value for this video. And if you're just in this video for the first time, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. There are going to be so many amazing videos coming up, so you don't want to miss it. So stay glued to this channel. And for my returning subscribers, I love you guys. So until next time, stay happy, stay blessed, stay stylish, and make some money. Bye.